Forwards. Forward contracts, or simply forwards, are the contracts wherein a certain business promises to supply a certain product or a service to a buyer in the future at a definite price. In other words, there is a buyer and there is a seller, and the two parties agree that a certain product, let's say oil, let's say wheat or anything, is going to be sold to the party that is seeking to buy it at a future date at a price which they agree to at the moment when the contract is undertaken. Why are forwards needed? Forwards or forward contracts are needed because businesses, at least some of them, would like to know for sure what price they will be able to buy an important, vital product which is needed by their business, which plays an important role in deciding the price of the product. You see, for example, there is an airline which has to budget for the next year. It has to decide about the price of its tickets, and on the basis of it, it has to imagine, calculate the possible business that it's going to fetch. How would the airline be able to decide the prices of its tickets when the price of petrol, which is used as a fuel, is not certain? So what they do is that they enter into a forward contract with a supplier who in turn guarantees that the oil is going to be supplied regularly to this airline at a given price. That price normally is higher than the existing prevailing price because prices normally rise. But because of the uncertainty of the extent of rise, the airline would like to know and would like to lock, would like to make sure that no change is going to take place on the price that is certain. And this contract therefore helps both parties, the buyer in knowing clearly what the price is going to be, and the seller in being able to get a higher than the prevailing price for the product in the future. Is there anything wrong in forwards? Well, apparently, forward contracts are helpful in ensuring that businesses are run on sound basis, that budgeting is done properly, that is, they are able to plan for the future, and those who are selling forward contracts or products on the basis of forward contracts, they also stand to gain because they know that they are getting a higher price. Yes, they also know that they could have gotten even higher prices in certain cases, but they also know that prices could be lower as well. So, based on this understanding that they would stand to gain by having a confident price agreed upon with the other party, both parties stand to gain. It would not be acceptable if any one of the two parties is unnecessarily exploiting the other, or there is some vital information that has not been disclosed to the other party. In that case, obviously, it would be morally problematic. But ordinarily, like in the present times, most information that is important for contracts to be undertaken is available, and nobody is forcing the other party to enter into a forward contract because there are many other competitors who are available for the buying company to negotiate with. Therefore, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with forward contracts. Some people might say that looking at the future and deciding something in the future at the present times is unacceptable speculation or is like gambling. The fact of the matter is that it's not gambling. It's a legitimate business, as we have seen, which enables businesses to function properly, smoothly, and confidently.